Why is my character dead?
Your character's not dead. um,
I see
so
how it is.
yeah, so there we go. We're gonna start that. So when you open up your character, you should be able to edit it. Go to the edit button at the top right. Um,
Okay.
wait. Hmm. Oh, never mind. You can just fill in the numbers and stuff. So, and the class. So you were playing Bard, right?
Yes.
So go ahead and fill in the Bard. And do you have the Bard playbook open?
I can get that open here in very
Yeah. If you
shortly.
want to pull that up on a second monitor, I'd recommend that. Um,
Okay, I got second monitor over here.
don't have. So what I normally do, I in my my Apocalypse World game, I take a picture or I take a screenshot of like the basic moves for the hack and slash and stuff. But I'll just have that pulled up to kind of walk you through that. Mac Jugger. Okay, I like it. So the
I
Bard.
got moves like Mike Jugger. I got moves
So
like Mike
so you
Jugger.
got the name and
All right,
the
so
Bard.
I'm in Dungeon World.
So you have the character sheets. I believe it's if you go to the Sage Kobold Dungeon World character sheets on the handout I gave you, it's on page 5. So for
I'm looking for it.
your damage is
I'm a,
sorry.
I'm lost. I am so lost.
Um.
There's so much papers. I'm on the drive.
Okay.
I'm in Dungeon World. There's base game, Danger Space, Green
Oh.
Scar, Grim.
Okay. Go click on base game,
Base game. Okay.
and then it's gonna be the third file, Sage Kobold
Uh
Dungeon World character sheets.
oh
Yeah.
yes.
And then we're gonna go page 5.
Page 5. I'm on page 5.
All right. So this is your bard, right? This is so instead of like in D&D where you make your character, it's kind of a playbook. Like you are playing the bard in this story. You've already picked out your name, and we'll go into to details. Are you human or are you an elf?
I am. I'll just go ahead and be humans.
All right. So go ahead in your race. So human, and you get a move. And it says whenever.
What do I do? What do I do? Oh, you already did it for me.
Yeah,
Cool.
so I entered that. So the move, and I'll just copy and paste it. And never mind. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll copy and paste and put that in there for you. Kind of speed
Uh,
things along. So pretty much, whenever you enter a civilized settlement, someone who respects the whoever respects the custom of hospitality to minstrels will take you in as a guest. So you pretty much always have free board as long as they like bards, right? It's a pretty cool move. Your damage is a D6, so no matter what, anytime. And how this
Okay.
works is you'll see the little dice next to it. When you open if you want to click on that and you open the chat bubble, there you go. It rolls. Wait, how did it roll 16? Huh. Let me see. Oh wait, there it goes. So it's D6. I had to put D6. All right. So what is your alignment?
I would say my alignment is. Ooh, where's the alignments on here?
So it's
Like,
right
is it
under
just?
right under damage. Good,
Oh, okay.
neutral,
Good.
chaotic.
Lawful. I would definitely say I'm probably more just good.
You're a good bard. Mac Jugger
I'm,
is a good bard.
I'm a good bard. I sing good. I make good.
You perform to aid others. Um, okay. So
I'm not cheating. I swear.
so we got to pick your stats. So you have abilities to assign. And looking at your abilities, so I mean, it's kind of like standard D&D. When you do a hack and slash move, which is kind of fighting, unless you're fighting with like a finesse weapon, it's going to be dexterity or strength. So you get a 16, a 15, a 13, a 12, a 9, and an 8. And that's what you can put in your stats. And I'm wondering if it yeah, it also auto-populates your bonuses. And if, I think charisma, if you're going to try to talk your way out of most conflicts,
I probably would.
So you want charisma to be your
I want-
16?
I want that to be my number one.
So charisma is your 16. And then standard constitution's your health. So what you have a 15. What do you want in your 15?
Let's make 15 my. I would say I want to be a bard, who is. I'll say a dexterous bard.
Oh, so like a nimble bard.
Or
So,
no, constitution. I want to be a strong bard.
so you're tough. Do you want to do 13 as your dex then?
Yeah.
And so your next twos are gonna be even scores. So you're 12 and 9. Where do you want those?
I'll just go ahead. My 2 12s will be my intelligence, wisdom, and then my 9 is a strength.
Intelligence 9 and your wait, hold on. So you said intelligence, wisdom, and then your negative's your strength.
Yeah.
So all right, cool. So we got that.
Not
So
strong.
you gonna start with so we're not gonna have to do bonds quite yet. I don't know how we're gonna handle the bond thing. We won't worry about that in this version. Let's see. So you get arcane art as your starting move.
Okay.
If you want to read and see what that kind of does, I'll add in the.
All right. Let's see. I can heal. I can do 1d4 to damage. Ooh, that's cool. Their mind is shaken clear of one enchantment. Next time someone successfully assists the target with A, they get +2 blah blah blah. Then roll blah blah blah. Blah blah. Yeah, like it's a selected effort. Blah blah blah. You're cool.
So it's kind of like your standard bard thing, right? It's like your jack of
Yeah.
all trades. You kind of can do everything.
Yes.
You weave a performance. Now, do you want that to only be when you play an instrument, or can that be when you're vibrato? Like, how does I guess we'll talk about that when we get there, but how are you envisioning your bard when they use this move?
When he's using that move, I want him to be. I just imagine him shouting to the heavens.
All right.
And
I like
telling him, yeah, just I imagine, if you will, this is like when I'm shouting this healing spell, a choir sings behind me to accompany me on this.
All right. Cool.
I'm gonna go get the printout I got.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I
did the thing.
I'm gonna fill it in your basic moves, okay?
Okay. I just picked up the Die of Fate thing so I can follow along easier.
Oh, that's fine. So your bardic lore, you choose one area of expertise. What area of expertise is your guy good at?
I'm kind of chosen between the grand histories of the known world or spells and magics.
So grand histories can reveal a lot of information, useful information. You'll know. I mean, I think that pretty much covers. I mean, fables to. I mean, anything in this world.
We'll do that. That'll be an interesting one.
Okay. So yeah. So what happens anytime you encounter an important creature, location, item? You can ask me any question, and I have to tell you truthfully. And and then, I mean, I'll give you bonus XP if you can come up with a tale, or you can elaborate on that. I think that's where it's going to be a lot of fun, right? Where I'm going to give you this piece, and you're going to have fun with it. All right. So your next one is charming and open. So
yeah.
Let's see. How does that work? Let's see. When you speak frankly with somebody, you can ask a player a question from the list. And since this is a one-on-one game, that's more like an NPC
Hmm.
same thing's going to happen. So you can ask that question and kind of reveal, their desires or whatever. You're a charming individual. You are the bard. You're kind of the hero of this town. The cool part about Dungeon World, I mean, it's I think more deadly than D&D in a way, but at the same time, like you feel more heroic right out the gate, So, and then the last one is a port in the storm, and that's kind of when you go back to rest. So if we go on past this adventure and I keep creating more and we record more of these episodes and stuff, that's gonna help a whole lot. So whenever you kind of return back, you can kind of tell me how stuff has changed and so forth, and the cool part about Dungeon World, there are times where I take over, there are times where you take over the fiction, and those are definitely one of those times where you can kind of take over the fiction. You return to a town, and maybe that adds more story, that adds more things going on, right? So yeah, that's kind of what that is. So now that we've picked that, we got to pick your gear. If you scroll to your second page, you're gonna see.
Ooh, man, what do I feel like playing?
So your load is, the max you can carry is 9 plus your strength. So you can carry 8. Your load is 8. So technically 8 things. And then they're gonna tell you, like if you look at leather armor, it's 1 armor, 1 weight. You know what I mean? A rapier is 2 weight. So.
Okay, so here's what I'm feeling I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my father's mandolin repaired.
Your father's mandolin.
I wish I had a tuba, but I can't go and get what I want.
Okay. And that's 0 weight, right?
And then, choose your clothing. Definitely gonna do 1 leather armor.
Perfect. All right.
I'll also do a. Ooh. I also definitely have 1 adventuring gear.
So, and that, that's pretty much what you can think of. Standard adventuring gear, something, carry your role and all that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Then my last one will be a dueling rapier.
You're a dueling rapier. Cool.
Sure.
I believe that. So it's a precise weapon, so that uses your dexterity to attack.
Oh, hey, cool.
Yeah.
Dexterity is probably going to be better than my strength.
Right. So you lucked out, right?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
I consider myself a knowledgeable bard.
Rapier's 2 weight. Why is it not letting me modify? Trash this one. I want to put the tags in for... Oh, I know what I messed up on. Done. Whoops. I messed up. Let me fix this.
There we go. It was in tags.
Yeah, that was... I don't know why I did that. So dueling rapier. So tags. What's really cool about Dungeon World, tags can be more powerful than just like a +1 damage. For example, if you get a tag that says messy, what do you think a messy weapon means in fiction?
Well, I imagine it just being like a berserker and his just big honking sword that just tears you to shreds.
Correct. And that's
just by brute force.
And that's important because eventually, spoilers, you will probably find a weapon to help you in your single quests. And I bring that up to you because you'll help build the weapon. And if that is the case, I don't want you to skip on tags. Like +1 damage is good and all, but the ability to remove something's limb immediately or anything like that probably has more weight. And then how experience works in this game. So whether something tells you mark experience, normally when you miss, you mark XP. So what's really cool, even when you fail in the fiction, you still get more experience overall. And that's when you can pick these advanced moves at the bottom. So I think we're pretty much done with your character. And then I'll have you kind of introduce them and everything like that. Anytime you want to look at your moves, so if you just want to have this character sheet up, that works out for me. You can make it leave your window so you permanently have it pulled up. We have your moves in there. And then on what I have you do on the character sheets PDF, go to the basic moves so you can kind of see where that is. Some of those that I always defy danger, discern realities. Spout lore is probably going to be a good one for you, right? And that's those are kind of those things. So defy danger pretty much is when a threat or something's going on, describe how your character goes through it, and you're gonna roll, and how the game deals with that. It's a 2d6 plus your modifier, and on a 10 plus, you hit whatever you say. You take over the fiction, and you do what you say. You know.
Where's this at?
Basic moves on page 1 and 2.
That'd be why I couldn't find it.
Yeah, so those are going to be those moves that everyone can do. Recruit, outstanding warrants, all that we don't have to worry about quite yet, or even make camp. Encumbrance, I only make you like. So actually, what is that? Doesn't add your total load, so I think it's 1, 2, 3, so 4 is your total load.
Let's see here. I don't know. I'm choosing between either spout lore or level up.
Well, you'll be able to use all those moves. These moves are available to you.
Oh, okay.
Right. So those are. I mean, that's kind of like attack move and all that other stuff.
Okay, I got it. I'll have that pulled up over here.
So I'm just to give you an idea of the basic premise of how Powered by the Apocalypse games work. It's 2d6, and like I said, it's either a hit, a just hit. Basically, a 7 to 9 is you hit, but there's a consequence. You lose part of your ammo, or you drop your weapon afterwards, or anything like that. And then 6 is a miss, and that's when I make a hard move against you and take over the fiction, and then put you in another. I'm not always going to deal damage. That's just ridiculous. And you're going to see that, and you're gonna play that. So yeah.
Are you recording this right now?
Yeah, I started recording 17 minutes ago.
Okay,
Whether or not we cut this part out, or I put the character creation at a second part. So, I guess we can pretend like the episode's starting now, and we can start with introductions. And would you rather me give you a hook into the world before we kind of go into what quest you're kind of on, or would you prefer to introduce your character?
I would say drop me in here, drop me right in there.
And we'll fill in the blanks later. All right.
Yeah, and I'll give you a heads up. I may get random calls here.
If that's the case, we can pause it.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I need to pause because the long story short is I had to. We had one call off today because his back is not. He strained his back yesterday, so I had to move some stuff. Oh shoot! Let's pause this real quick. This is a very important one here.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Yeah, I was trying to get this job on for tomorrow.
No, you're fine.
I'll be right back. Pause it.